What's up, Big C Nation? Big C here. Enjoying this nice cloudy day. Weather's still a little hot where I'm at. Just a couple things. Kind of a slow news cycle. Happy Comic-Con week. This is huge. Got Star Trek Discovery going, which is, I don't even know why. Pointless. The Star Trek Picard's going to be there, which is kind of cool. They have the Orville Experience, which kind of hoping somebody gets in there and like takes a video. That'd be kind of cool. We get to find out what happens on Phase 4 for the Marvel Universe. So hopefully, maybe less of Captain Marvel. Fingers crossed. Holy shit, that'd be awesome. But the one big story that kind of caught my attention is the new Bond 25. I think they're calling. Well, I think that's the title. I don't know the title yet, but that's what we're calling it because it's the 25th Bond, I think. I'm a huge Bond fan. My grandfather, my late great grandfather, rest in peace. He got me hooked on the James Bond movies. I think my first James Bond movie, I believe, was Dr. No or the Man with the Golden Gun. I can't remember. After that, I was hooked. Sean Connery, the great. Roger Moore. He even had Timothy Dalton in there for a moment. Pierce Brosnan, he was a great James Bond. Daniel Craig, he had some hit or miss movies. My favorite, I have to say, for Daniel Craig, Casino Royale and Skyfall. Quantum of Solace, not your best one. Not the best. I guess in every Bond. I guess if you go through the Bond history, you have to have at least one bad Bond movie where you're just kind of like, but it's all good because it's James Bond. But now they decided to have Daniel Craig reprise his role as 007, but with a twist. They decided to add the actress who played Captain Marvel's best friend, the black actress. I cannot remember her name because really she didn't really do much for me in Captain Marvel, and I haven't seen her in anything really, so that's saying something. I don't get it. 007, man, Ian Fleming wrote James Bond for a reason. It's based off of his experiences and shit. So I don't see how Ian Fleming wrote, unless there's some hidden James Bond book that nobody's ever seen, like an archival one that nobody's ever seen ever, where there is a female James Bond. This is the final movie for the James Bond series where I think it's gonna die. James Bond 007 is going to, unless for some reason, unless they pull a rabbit out of their hat and we all go, whoa, that was actually pretty cool. Because I've heard plot leaks of maybe, James is in Jamaica, retired. This new 007 gets in trouble, needs help, and then has to enlist in James's help to pull his ass out of retirement to help Queen and Country or some shit, something like that. I don't know. All I know is it's got the hands of the SJWs all over it. Here we go. And I'm also gonna say, they're pulling the race card. Hollywood, shame on you. You guys are pulling the race card a lot. You're pulling the LGBTQIA card. Me personally, I'm getting offended. You're pulling the race card, I'm getting offended. Stop it. I love, Scarlett Johansson, great actress. She said some things, and now she's walking it back. My advice, Scarlett Johansson, don't walk it back. You meant it when you said it the first time, so stick to it. Stick to your guns. Do what you do best. Nobody's gonna fault you for it. Yeah, You made some amazing Marvel movies, and yes, sadly, you got cast with Brie Larson for the last one. Thank God. I hope to God you didn't have to film any scenes with her, like, you know, while they were filming the movie, because my heart goes out to you. But, you know, honestly, you know, now Chris Pratt's getting some flack for wearing a Don't Tread on Me shirt. Okay. It's in our American history. I get it's the Confederate. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of flack on it right now if, like, a bunch of people see this and they comment, because honestly, it doesn't bother me. I don't care. I really don't care. But whatever, I mean, who cares? It's just, ugh. You know, Disney's not doing too well. The heiress, Abigail Disney, went undercover and went to Disneyland herself to see what was what with her park, man. What's going on with the family park, and found out the park is horrible. I feel bad. You know, as a person who's gone to Disneyland a couple times, it's really sad to find out that the employees are making money. They work in what's supposed to be the happiest place on earth. You know, I used to say I would love to work at Disneyland sweeping the floors because they've got sweeping the streets because they look so happy. Now I know they ain't so happy. They just like all of us struggling in the world. Working in the magic fucking kingdom. You should be making bank. As much money as everybody, like people like me and around the world, put money into your fucking park. You should be paying your characters, your crew, your security, especially security, man, because your security apparently ain't shit, because we all saw the video at Toontown, man. Which I love the fact that the family's trying to say that it didn't happen. The fight never happened. How you gonna say the fight never happened when you got when you got a lot of witnesses and somebody video recorded it and uploaded it on YouTube? I don't know. Whatever, smoke and mirrors, I guess. But, yeah, I mean, I feel bad for the Disney name, because this is not Walt Disney's blueprint. He wanted family to come in and feel welcome, like you were part of his family, in a wonderful world that he created for everybody to enjoy. I mean, I have to admit, Adventureland is my favorite. Adventureland and Frontierland. You know, Tomorrowland, I mean, I can do it because it's alright. But Adventureland is my favorite. Now, you know, like I said, previous video, the missus, she wants to go to Disneyland. I'm very hesitant because now she wants to go to Galaxy's Edge, which right now I'm kind of all for it because it's empty and I know I can actually walk in there and actually tinker around and actually look at the little small details that they have prepared, that they have actually put. Now, if I do this, I kind of want to go around my birthday, right when the movie, because my birthday is in December. The movie comes out in December, so it's kind of a birthday movie for me. So happy birthday to me, because I'm going to be watching Star Wars and I'm going to rip the shit out of it, because we all know it's going to suck. They're doing reshoots. This is sad right now. We're in what, July? Almost August? And they're supposed to be doing this till September, maybe? It's horrible. It's horrible. Honestly, my curiosity, the only reason why I'm going to see this movie is because my curiosity is the late, great Carrie Fisher. How they're going to take previous clips, previous scenes that she has filmed from, what was it, The Last Jedi? Or something like that? And The Force Awakens. How they're going to take her used footage, her films that she's already done, and put it into this film. Hopefully they do it right, because if not, oh my god. brace yourself, Disney. If you mess this up for Carrie Fisher, I'm gonna rant. I'm gonna rave. I'm gonna storm down the House of Mouse and go, how dare you? That, and I want to see the visual effects. Star Wars for me, I'm a Trek fan, so Trek fan, it's more for me for Star Trek. It's more the camaraderie. It's more about the ships, the battles, but it's more about the people. You get to know the captains, the crews. You get to go down in the dumps with them. You get to go down to planets and stuff. Star Wars, I like Star Wars more for the visuals, what George Lucas provided for us. The visual, the storytelling, the little bit longer of a storytelling of, like, you know, young Luke Skywalker. And then, you know, I ain't gonna lie, George, you kind of messed up with the Phantom Menace. I can say that was the first sci-fi movie I have ever fell asleep in as a kid. I was a kid when that came out, like 2000. You remember when it came out? But then he kind of bounced back with the Clone Wars, but not really. For me, personally. You did bounce back with the Revenge of the Sith, because I did enjoy that. But this whole Galaxy's Edge, back to Galaxy's Edge. I went off on a squirrel. Anyways, back to Galaxy's Edge. I do kind of want to go just so I can see all the little details that aren't in the Star Wars movies. I mean, I guess they have, like, a couple of, like, things from, like, Han or whatever from the Millennium Falcon, but this is a planet we've never fucking been on, let alone heard of. So, maybe, hopefully, in this 9th one, they'll be like, hey, we're gonna go to Galaxy's Edge, and then we'll all be like, oh, shit, okay, that's why y'all built Galaxy's Edge. But I have a feeling they're not going to. It's horrible. It's horrible. But, yeah. Not a lot of news cycles going around on the, you know, Emmys got the Emmy nominations came out. The Orville, bad boy, better get some. I swear to God, if I was on the Emmy committee, I'd be like, hands down, give the Orville the Emmys. They deserve it. Star Trek Discovery, sit the fuck down. You do not I'll give it to you for visual effects for Star Trek Discovery. Because your visual effects, whoever the fuck is trying to keep this show alive, is visually killing it. Other than that, that's it. That's all I give Star Trek Discovery. Visually stunning. Other than that, yeah, shit. Game of Thrones got some. Kit Harington I think got a nod. Emilia Clarke, Lady Mother of Dragons, I think got a nod. My girl, Gwendolyn, bad ass. She better get it. She had dude, they put her through the last season. When she got knighted, I ain't gonna lie, I cried. It was about fucking time she got her shit. And as I was looking through the Emmy list, what killed me for Game of Thrones was the writers. The writers. D&D got it. How the fuck? It's like, well, we're just giving Emmys away now, because you're really going to acknowledge the fact that Game of Thrones Season 8 was actually pretty fucking decent? No. You gave us what we wanted in The Long Night, which was a really good fight. Yeah, people said it was too dark. I get it. Yes, it was. But, probably dark as shit back then, too, when you're getting ready to fight some White Walkers. The Bells, that was actually a really good episode. I mean, visually, it was great watching, the dragon fly over and just fuck shit up. It was beautiful. The series finale, when comes down and you see Daenerys walking up the steps and you have the dragon, that was the best and only good scene out of that, and the rest of it sucked. Game of Thrones Season 8, not your best, not your best, not your best. But oh well, we have to move on from that. We have to get ready for these prequels. And hope to God these prequels are actually decent. I mean, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give the prequels a shot. But that's pretty... God damn, dude. Swear. We are becoming... I don't even know what this world's coming to. We are lost right now. Trying to find our way back to society where it was. I just wish we can go back to the 90s. Early 90s when you say what you want. You had blood and gut movies. You had decent action. Really good sci-fi shows. Like, give me Stargate. Give me Firefly. You know, give me all them bad boys back in the day. Don't get me wrong. These new shows are great. I mean, Stranger Things this last season. Boom. Because season 2, y'all were losing me. I was like, oh man, don't tell me this is how we're going. And then you guys knocked it right out of the park with season 3, and I'm like, ayo. Actually getting ready to, I'm probably going to binge watch that. Thinking about it, because there's a lot of details, a lot of little details that I missed, because I was just, every episode just, what are you talking about? Winona Ryder didn't say, will, every episode. It was awesome. But, I'm going to head out. I'm going to finish up my errands, head home. Hope everybody has a good day. Be safe, be kind, love one another. Leave your comments down. Please subscribe, tell your friends, please share it. I'm Big C. I will talk to y'all later.